Good afternoon, everyone. It is 4:37 p.m. on the 4th of April, Thursday. Interesting day today. See, nothing I could tell you yesterday. It just doesn't have the ingredients for the action to take place yesterday. It didn't happen until uh, 110, 120 this afternoon when volatility started to show the strength that it had. And then of course, the lower time frames showed very clear upside divergent patterns on the volatility, which is a measure of fear, remember? And so up until that time, I didn't really see anything. See, there's nothing going on. Speak of, and then the 5 minute chart. Excuse me, but that looks like a double top on the price, and that looks like a very clear downside divergence on the Qs. Let's see what it amounted to on the SPY. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you look at the Russell 2000, but it doesn't matter because today is not an expiration, but it also has divergence, and the DIA you can look at as well. Also has divergence, but the only ones we're interested in would be the Qs and the SPY for today, because the only ones that expire today. So it makes it easier to take advantage of than have to worry about the DIA and the Russell 2000, which do not have expiration on Thursdays. So it makes it, as far as I can see, pretty easy. So it's only, you look at the volatility, look at the SPY and the Qs. I'm looking at right here. It's just like side by side. So what does that amount to? Well, the first thing you have to do, determine there's a significant enough pattern to trade. And if there is, well, then trade it. And so you buy out of the money puts that, see, it was sitting at right about 447. Well, that's pretty significant divergence. And it's only what, couple of 2.5 hours or so until the end of the day. Well, that's plenty of time to make a move, obviously, because you see what happened. And so sitting near 447. So you think, well, 445, would that be far enough out of the money to get them under 10 cents? Not quite, but pretty close. So 444. Yep. So 7 cents to well, I don't make the numbers up. You saw what it did. Went to $8.73. That's more than 100 times your money. 100 times your money would be $7. Well, this went way over $7. So, like I keep saying, does anybody ever pay attention to me? It would really be nice. So I say, you just wait. I'll get tired of waiting. Well, I get tired of waiting too. But, this is what you wait for. You see this? See, so you have little outlay. So you put $1,000 in, or say you buy 100 contracts as the 10,000 shares you're controlling at 7 cents. So how much is that? $700, right? So you have almost your $1,000 there and only 100 contracts. But just a couple of hours later, you see, your $700 investment turned into, let me see here. What's 100 times 700? That's 70,000. That would be $87,000 in about 2 hours time. I just have to ask you the question, is a little bit of patience worth it in a situation like this? You know, only you can answer that, I'm afraid. So I'm afraid too many people come up with a wrong answer, and that's why they miss every single trade. It's unbelievable how that could happen, because look at the volatility. Is that a divergence? Excuse me. Um, uh, yeah, it kind of looks like one. See? So all you have to worry about is that you're going to double your money or make 5 times your money or something like that. Yeah, that's all I concern myself with, is if I can make a minimum 500%, and then just let it run, whatever it runs to, you know. Well, this case ran to $8.70. Good return on your money. So, let's see. Let me QQQ 240404 put 443. Let's check. See, there were 4 cents, round to almost $8. That's nearly 200 times your money. And we'll go down one lower. 2 cents to $6.82. That is more than 300 times your money. See, I just showed you the ones that were the first ones under 10 cents to begin with, right? See, and see, we haven't gotten to the penny. So 441. Oops. Our penny to $5.76. Nearly 600 times your money. 600 times. I'll ask the same question again. Is a little bit of patience worth it? Or are you so antsy that you have to trade, even if you lose money? And it costs you dearly to do that. And repeatedly, I might add. Or is a little bit of patience in order? 600 times your own. This is one of the major indexes. Not some obscure stock that you never heard of and you could hardly find. There is no stock that would make 600 times your money. There's no way, no possible way. So SPY, it was sitting at around 524, came all the way down to 512 something. So have to look at that and say, well, remember, we're only talking about 2 indexes. It's the only 2 that you should be bothered with at all. Volatility signals to do something, and that's all you need with volatility. And then you look at the SPY and the QQ, that's it. There's very, very little to do. It doesn't have anything to do with any news or anything. I don't even know what happened. Couldn't even begin to tell you. I know what the chart said, and that's what matters. See. So maybe 520, maybe. Yeah, 520, 3 cents, just $7.20. So that's 240 times your money, right? So same thing we'll do with that. By 19, 2 cents to $6. That's 300 times your money. And 18. What was 17? 1 cent to $4 or something. So 400 and something times your money. Let me see, no action at all until late in the day. See, 1:30, something like that. That's all you needed to do. See, only thing you needed as an indicator was the volatility. And I've said that over and over and over and over again. I don't know what it takes to get through to anybody. So this ought to spell everything you need right here. 600 times your money, 500, 400. You're talking some real money there. You're talking about investing $1,000, $2,000 and turning it into $1 million in 2 hours. If that's not worth it to you, there's lots of other services that can, I'm sure they would be glad to show you how you can do this. Never heard of one, never seen one that comes even anywhere close to what I'm teaching here. And this is very consistently producing what it is I'm looking for. I don't know what everybody else is looking for, but this is what I'm looking for. And that's what I always look for. That's what you should always look for. And if you're not, you must be looking at one of those other services, telling you, don't listen to that guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, he only knows how to make 600 times your money only once in a while. That's right. How often do you need to make 600 times your money? So you put $1,000 in it and that's all you have at risk. Remember, you turn into 600,000. Would that set you up all right for year, 2, 3, 5, 10 years, 20 years? I have to scratch my head on that. And that's only with $1,000 invested. If you really believed in the pattern, invest $5,000. See, if you'd already gotten past your first trade where you made $1,000 or more, see, there'd be nothing to invest $10,000. And $10,000 would be what's 10,000 times 600? That's what it produced. 600, okay, times, let's see, that would be times 10 would be 6,000, right? Times 100 would be 60,000, right? And you add 3 more zeros to so, let's see, 60,000. Oh yeah. Okay. That's all I can tell you. That's how the math works. And it will work that way if you invest your money that way. That's the way it is. There's nothing I can do to change it. I just try to beg you guys to do the right thing at the right time. And today was the right thing at the right time. So look at these patterns, just, and look at these prices. It's unbelievably powerful. Talk to you later.